Okay, so today I'm going to give you a brief overview on our wireless printing option. To send a print job to our printer, you don't need to be in the actual physical building. You can be at home, you can be in your car, you can be wherever, so long as you have internet connection and or if you have data on your device. We're going to do some wireless printing through the basic portal method, but I will give you a brief overview on the other methods. The first thing you're going to need to do is go to our website. So shirtslibrary.org will pull up this screen. Um, and if you want to go via the city website, shirts.com, you can as well and find the library linked there. But this is what it's going to look like. Depending on your device, it might look a little bit more or less skewed, depending on the size of the screen. But you're going to look for the tabs up top that will say about the library, books and more, services for you, research and e-learning. The one you're going to want is services for you. You're going to look under additional services and you're going to click on wireless printing. All right, so you can see we have three options. We have the web portal option, the email address method, and the mobile app method. So all three can send print print jobs that are black and white or color. Some just are faster or better used for certain documents. So you can see the web portal method is the best used for printing documents, websites, and photos, whereas the email address method is best used for printing emails and or email attachments, and then the mobile app method is best used for printing photos and websites that live on your phone. So you can see our cost is 15 cents per page for black and white, 50 cents per page for color. Any print job that's bigger than our standard letter 8.5 by 11 is going to be the same price as 2 copies. At this point in time, we don't offer double-sided print jobs, and even if we did, it would be counted as 15 cents per an actual page, so it would be one side 15 cents, the other side 30. But right now we only have the capability to do single-sided, so something to keep in mind when you're sending a print job, particularly if it's a large print job, because it will mean more paper for you. Okay, so to pick up your document, you would go to the print release terminal in the library within 24 hours. Obviously within that 24 hours, it would be 24 hours that the library is actually open. And to see our hours, you can scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you can see right now our hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. But it will only hold it for 24 hours. So usually we tell people to try to make sure to come within the same business day. That way it's an easier reminder than 24 hours and having to remember I sent it at noon and I don't make it here until 1 o'clock tomorrow, it will be gone. It's an automatic purge of the system. So once it's gone, it's gone. You'd have to resend it. The three methods are listed out here. Web portal, which I'll go over in a minute. Email address method. The thing with email address method is to be very aware of what printer you want to use. So black and white 8.5 by 11, this is the email address you want to send it to. Whereas 8.5 by 14, black and white, it's this email address. And same with the color. Each one is corresponding with the different size and the different colors. So make sure to choose very carefully if you go with the email address method. For further instructions, you can see it has for the email apps, which is the best way to do it. And then also the mobile app method, which will tell you which devices it's compatible with and then where to find the actual printer on app if you're having a hard time finding it in the store. They're free to download, but they'll just live in those app stores for the corresponding operating system for your device. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start with the web portal method. You can either click on this hyperlink right here, or you can click on the picture. Either will take you where you're going. And it will just take about a minute, depending how many or how little traffic we're getting. Okay, so here we are. And you can see right down here, we have the different printer options. And so we have black and white, ledger printer, black and white legal printer, black and white printer, color ledger, color legal, and color printer. So just be very aware of what printer you're choosing, because that's how it's going to choose what size and color option you want. And once you choose that and submit it, that's how it's submitted. You'd have to resubmit it if you sent it the wrong format. Okay, so I'm going to choose black and white printer. You're going to want to type in your email address so that it knows who to release this print job to when you get there to the print release station. And then your file, you're going to browse your device for a document that you want to send. I'm going to go ahead with the IT budget, and I'm going to go ahead and hit this printer here right when I have it. So again, you're going to choose your color and size printer. You're going to type in your email address, and then you're going to upload the document that you want, and or if you're doing like a website, the URL of the web page. Something to be aware of is it's more of like if you're trying to print a web page that is not like something you're logged into. So if you're logged into like your portal for your health records or anything like that, it might not be compatible with the web page URL just because it's going to print what somebody would see if they weren't signed in because of security reasons. So web page is more if it's just like a generic web page, like for whatever reason you wanted a picture of shirts.com, or if you wanted a picture of a news organization's website, an article that is publicly accessible, something of that nature. But again, we just went ahead and uploaded this picture of the IT budget. I'm going to go ahead and tell the printer to print it. It's telling me it's processed. It's being queued, and you're going to wait until it tells you that it's been processed. So once it gives you this green light, so to speak, your request has been processed, you're good to go. Having said that, give it a few minutes depending on the size of the document. If you're sending a large PDF or heavy files full of images, it can take several minutes. But usually, especially if you're trying to send this from home, by the time you get here, it's ready and waiting for you. So that's the overview of that. From here, we're going to go pick up your document because we are within our hours. You can see 5:10. We're going to go release that print job from the print release station, and then you'll be on your way.
Okay, so when you come into the library and get your temperature taken, you can head right over here towards where it says printer and get your print job. So we're just going to go over to the print release station. The computer's waking up. And it says release a print job. Just enter in the email address that you sent the print job with, and you'll see your print job. The IT budget showing me it's going to be 15 cents. I'm going to tell it to print it. I'm going to tell it that I'm going to pay from a credit card. You can pay with a credit card or pay from a vending device. It accepts 1s, 5s, and it will give you change and coins. And then it will print out right there, and you're